Social Business Wales were really helpful in looking through the business plan with me and possibly pointing out some of the weaknesses as well, so I could think again about certain things. But the main thing was the reassurance and them saying, whether we think that would work or that is a viable option. So that, in a sense, sort of gave me the green light to think, oh, actually, yeah, I should do this now. Hi, I'm Tom Evans. I'm a solicitor and Court of Protection deputy. I set up Qualia Law Community Interest Company. We provide free legal advice to neurodiverse people, and we also provide Court of Protection deputy services. So that means we're appointed by the court to act for and safeguard people who lack mental capacity. So, for example, people who have dementia or learning disabilities or brain injuries. The idea for Qualia Law started because I was a solicitor in private practice, and I've been doing Court of Protection work for some time. And as a Court of Protection deputy, I work quite a lot with third sector organisations because they're out there in the community helping people with brain injuries, learning disabilities and dementia. I'd never heard of a community interest company before speaking to Social Business Wales, so they were able to advise on what the benefits would be of a community interest company versus sort of a social enterprise versus a charity, so they could guide through and say what the pros and cons of all of them were, and it was about sort of choosing the option that's right for our business and our service, really. Because I'd spent a lot of time working on the business plan and thinking about how I would set up, but I'd very much been doing that sort of on my own and also sort of with my private sector experience. It was really useful to speak to somebody who had experience in the third sector, so they, with a fresh pair of eyes, could look at it and say, well, it was reassuring for them to say, look at it and say, yes, we think that is a viable option and that could work. The light bulb moment was when I was thinking, oh, I could set something up on my own where I can do things differently, because in private sector I could see how things were done, and I thought that there were different ways of doing things which I thought could work better, both for people working in it and also for the clients. So that, in a sense, was the light bulb. But then as I started on the journey, it sort of gradually evolved and changed, and the idea of what the company would be changed over time. And again, as I did more research, took advice, it sort of gradually progressed into what it ended up becoming. I've definitely found Social Business Wales to be very approachable and also flexible in terms of the advice and support that they give, because I think from our experience there are certain things that we wanted lots of support with and lots of advice on, and certain things that, because of my experience, I'm slightly more comfortable with. So Social Business Wales is very good at sort of tailoring their approach, I think, and especially our specific advisor was really useful in sort of tailoring the advice he gave so that to help us with the things that we really needed help with.